pixel or percentage. Auto is by default. Width auto is by default for all the block level element. Width auto is by default for all the block level element. Width auto is by default for all the block level element. That will take how much? 100%. Width auto is for the block level element. That cover how much? 100%. Okay, hope written. Let's create the next file. Next file will be example6.html in inline folder. Example6.html.
Sir, what is inline element? Inline means what, sir?
Inline, we have created a folder.
Okay.
Inline CSS, we have a type of CSS that we are writing under a folder. Folder name is called inline CSS folder. You are not there yesterday? Okay, next.
Yesterday I was there, sir. Day before yesterday I was absent.
I have guided you yesterday to create this folder.
Yes, I have created.
Okay, let's come inside this folder. Example6.html file. Follow inside the head. And follow inside called style. Now here you are not writing since it is as a inline CSS only. You don't need head. You can write directly under the tag. CSS width example. Now come down, write a division. Division you can follow. Keep some text inside. Any text. Next, after that, for this division, apply a style equal to width 1000 or maybe 2000 pixel. Next, after that, height keep as a auto. It will not mention height, it will be auto only. Keep background as a orange color. Keep some padding as well. dpx We'll see this file, what is happening. Upload. Let's run this file. The width will come 2000 pixel it will take. 2000 pixel is taking. There a scroller will appear almost in every system. Scroller will appear in almost every system. Scroller is coming, right? So here, since to run this division, you need a width of 2000 pixel. Because we are written here how much? They are written the width how much? 2000 pixel. Width is 2000 pixel. So suppose a person will open the system, open this page in the laptop. Maybe his screen is big size, no problem, it will work. It will fit properly. A person will open the laptop, his screen is also big size, maybe it will work. But if a person will open in mobile phone, a person will open the tab, what will happen for him? Since his screen size is not 2000 pixel, so content will go right side, right? So person has to scroll right, scroll left to see the content. That is called the bad experience of the user. User should not change according to your website. Your website should get changed according to user. So in that case, we have an option called, if you are given in pixel, it becomes a fixed this much, 2000. That also you are not given the, you can say, minimum width or maximum width. You're given directly, okay, width this much. Means overall, wherever we run it, it's need 2000 pixel of space. Even if the content is less also, it will occupy 2000 pixel. Another solution we have, since every screen, whether a small screen, large screen, all the screen will be taking a measure of 1000%, 100%, not 1000%. All the screen will be keeping a measure of 100%. So why can't we utilize the 100% only? If you go for 100%, it will become by default auto. Width will become auto because for block level element, width is 100%. That is nothing but the auto. We have other option also. Instead of adding the 2000 pixel, we can add here in the percentage, maybe not 2000 pixel directly. We can add 80%, 70%, 90%. So if suppose your screen is a small screen, now here there is no calculation of the pixel. Whichever the size of the screen you have, in that screen it will occupy the 80%. Okay, in maybe your screen size is 500 pixel, maybe your screen size is 800 pixel, maybe your screen size is 2000 pixel. Whichever the screen size you have, in that it is going to occupy only 80% of the area, 80% of the width. So that overall it will fit in all the devices. It will fit in all the devices. Reason, it is not covering the full width, it's covering only 80%, for the only 70%. Let me run now. So in my case also it will show 80%, and in your case also it will show you 80%. You can check it. Next, after that, you can go here and you can add a property called margin auto, so that it will appear in a method. Margin auto. Margin auto says like the container will come in the middle. 80% you need the space, 80% it will occupy, and where it will occupy the 80%? Center of the area. Center of your particular page, 80% it will get occupied. So pixel is nothing but it's called a fixed. If you are fitting as a minimum also you have to fix, maximum also you have to fix. That is called as a fixed pixel. This one using the px. If you are keeping as a percentage, percentage is not based on any screen size. It's not based on any pixel. It's based on a screen size. What is your screen size? In that, give me the 80%. What is your screen size? In that, give me the 70%. Okay, it can be large screen also, or can be a small screen also. Any kind of screen size. Okay. Now, check now. It should come in the marching auto. Should come in the middle of the screen. Look at here. It's coming in the middle. Whichever the size you have, whether large, small, medium, no problem. In all the size of the screen, it is going to take only how much? Only 80%. See, at every moment, it will take only 80%. It will not take 100%. That is the difference of margin. That is the difference of width in pixel and the width in percentage. Percentage will take according to screen size, how much you will specify. Pixel will take fixed in all the sizes, whether small or large, so that there may be problem of responsive design. Okay, so we have two options. One is called pixel, another one is called percentage. Minimum width also we can write, maximum width we will write. We are going to learn in the next level of CSS, where we will get proper idea. Mean width how it work, max width how it work. And based on mean width and max width, we can do some R&D. Okay. Now let's come to the next point. Next point is, you can make a note here. It is fixed for all device. It is based on screen width. It is based on screen width. Okay. Next we have background type. So in inline CSS, it will become lengthy. We will be learning that under the internal CSS. Next, after this, come down below, write the next property. That next property is called display property. Okay, display property. What are the values we had? Okay, display have multiple. In that we have one call. You can say it used to control visibility of tags. It's going to control the visibility of the tags. Okay, so we can write here. What is the option we have? We have one option called, not option, one property, display in a line. We have another one, display as a none also. Next we have display block. Next we have display flex. Next we have display in a line block. Now create a file called example7.html. Example 7. Hope we wrote till here. HTML we can start here. Follow the body again. Use the UL tag. Keep inside a light tag. Home, about, contact, login, sign up, register, and many more. Contact us, login, register, product, client, sales. Okay, so pretty. If you run this file, you will find Eli is the block level element. It will go to the new line. Eli is the block level element. It will print in the new line. Eli is a block level element. It will print in the new line. We can check like this also. See here how it look. All are printing in the new line. Since the Eli is a block level element, it print in the new line. Now using CSS, we have a property. We can change it. Style equal to, as you saw, multiple was there, but this will be the example of inline. Style equal to display colon inline, and we keep margin hyphen left 20 px. Now same thing, we'll copy from here and we'll apply everywhere for all the Li. Same thing we can need to add for all the Li. So now all will come in one line, all will print in one line. All are printing in the one line because earlier it was as a block. Now we converted it into inline. So block level element will go to the new line and inline element will come in the same line. We can write some CSS here for UL also. The style equal to background green, padding 30 px, color white. So UL will be the parent, Hope ready. Something appear. Okay, hope ready. Then we'll come to the developer guide again. Inline use or remaining non-block flex inline block we will be learning under the internal CSS. So I have given some space here as a pending, mark as a pending. Now next after this, write the next property. So using this margin padding which we have created, we will create a template. We will create a template and we'll understand how that look. So create the next file, example it.html. The problem hope you can see here, display inline, how many times you have written? So many times. That is the problem of inline CSS. Display inline we have written many times. That is the problem of inline CSS. Inline CSS is like you have to write line by line. How many li you have here? 6, 7 li you have. So for all the li we wrote display inline, display inline. So that code becomes a duplicate code. Display inline we have written many times. That becomes a duplicate code. Okay, that becomes a duplicate code. That is a problem of inline CSS. If you write like this code everywhere, then page will become too heavy and output will be zero. Not zero, you can say less output and more code. That will be the bad practice. So we have to write one to many. Write the CSS one place and use in HTML many places. I don't know what method we follow. It is called one to one. For one li you have written one time. Same thing you have written for next li. Same thing you have written for the next li. Okay. Now after that, come to the next file, example it.html. Okay, example it.html. We'll create a template that will be combining everything together. Next, after that, right here, call example 8. Example 8.html. HTML you can start here. HTML you can end here. Follow the body tag again. In this you will write a division. First for body tag, follow a division here. Inside the division, write style equal to padding TPX background green color white color. This is a header. It will come on the top. Write the second division. Give only height. Height is a 80 px. No background, but color will be blue color. This is the second section. Okay, hope written. Check these two lines. Blue color anyhow is not required here. Only height is required. Next, after that, we can create another block in blue color. Padding 40 pixel you can give. Keep it a blue. This is navigation. Now keep one more division. Height colon 500 pixel. Background, let it be pink color. Color is not required in that. This is brown. Middle part. Now after this, keep one more division in the last. Height 150 pixel. Background is a black color. color, white color, written. Let us check now, see how it is happening. It will divide into multiple blocks. 4-5 block it will create. Header, navigation, footer, and then what? The upper navigation is more. We have to reduce the font. This one padding. Padding you keep here 10. And here keep padding 20. So we have written. So it should be like this. Navigation the top. This one, green one. Then this 70 pixel gap. Then navigation section. Then last footer. In that some gap is coming from the left, some gap is coming from the right. That gap also we can fill. That gap also we can fill. Now let us come to the page again. Okay. In case if you want to increase and decrease the gap of the left and right, you can see it look like a template. Now if you want to increase the decrease gap from left and right, we have to use a property here. With the body tag. With the body tag we have to use a property called margin 0px. Okay, ready? Let us see it now. 0px gap. There is no gap from any side. By default, in body you have the gap of 8 pixel. By default, in body there will be tag of 8 pixel. 0 pixel we are given, it's gone. If you want to check really it was 8 pixel, add here 8 pixel and then check. It will come default one. 8 pixel was size, gap inside. Same thing we added now. it remains same. If I go here, similar gap is coming. In case if you want to increase the gap, that is also possible. We can go here and this gap we can increase to suppose 50 px. So from left, right, top, bottom, all the side you will get the gap of 50 pixels. Okay, hope ready. Check now. The gap should get increased now to the 50 we have added and 8 was the default one. It increased from top also, you can see properly. It increased from the top as well as bottom, all the side. Scroll up, scroll down, you will see the gap will increase from all the side. Working, is it giving the equal gap from all the side? 50 pixel. Next, after that, for body tag, we can give a different background. BG color, not BG color, it's called background. Background sky blue. Background sky blue. Check once. Okay, next after this, after creating of this file, background got changed here. For this section, the white section is sky blue is coming here, the second division from beginning. For this also you can give background as white. Background as a white. For middle section, give background as a white. So this becomes a basic template. This becomes a basic template. Check now, background is coming white color. Middle section becoming white. Second block. So HTML tags you have, but look and feel is coming from the CSS side. This is the value of CSS. If we cut the CSS, HTML will be just 3 division and it will not have anything. Okay. But if you apply the CSS, same division will look perfect division and it will be very good. Right. So let's go ahead next. This example number 7, if you look inside that, it said like 1-to-1, one CSS and one tag, one set of CSS you have applied only one time. Again you have another LI, so there again you have written the same set of CSS. For the next LI you have written same set of CSS. So this calls a 1-to-1. If you are writing 1-to-1, there will be so many problems. You cannot code fast, your code will be duplicate. Okay, and plus if you want to modify in future, it will take long time because the same code will be repeated again and again. Your file will become heavy. It will not load very fast. It may take long time to load. So those things come under the drawback of inline CSS. Okay. Drawback of inline CSS. The disadvantage of inline CSS. We write one by one. We write everywhere the same line. It's become duplicate code. File will become heavy. Page loading will be slow. But benefit is what? We understand the property easily. Yes. Property, how it works. What is the meaning of particular property? Okay. That way there is a lot of property in the CSS. So next property you can understand easily. Okay. Next come to the next file. So what you will do is you will copy the same thing from example 7, copy everything and paste into example 1 under the internal CSS. Under the internal CSS, we will create a file called example1.html where you will paste the example 7 code. Okay, hope added. Now come under the head section. Inside the head section, open the style and close the style. Inside the style, for a UL tag, whichever the CSS you are written here, we need to cut and paste like this. UL curly bracket open close inside that, inside the curly bracket, you will add this all the property. Cut from here and paste here. Okay. Next, after that, you will write one li also. And for li also, you will cut a property from any one li and paste here. Then remove the style from all the UL. Remove the style from all the UL and li. Not required here. Now it's become a globally in current page, wherever the li will come, in current page, wherever the li will come, all the li will get the upper property that we have specified under the style block. That will take the upper property that we have specified under the upper block. Something like this. Okay, so for all the li, CSS is not there now. CSS is written only one place. So it become one CSS and this become as a many HTML. One CSS and many as a HTML. Okay, so li, one li, you wrote the CSS for one li, one place, and below how many li you have? So many li you have. So what will happen now? For all the li, this property will get applied. That is called display inline and margin left 20 pixel everywhere in current place. So like that way, we have many other methods also. Using that, we can apply the CSS one to many. 5 methods here. We are going to study all one by one. So first check this is working or not. And compare example 7 and compare example this one. In example 7, you have written for li 6, 7 times you have written the same CSS. In example 1, one place is a CSS and remaining all the places the HTML code. It's not duplicate code. Let me check now. So working or not? It is working same. Working same. Right? So which one you feel better? The inline method or internal method? This is called internal method. Which method is the best now? Inline or internal? Okay. Check now. Hope this works. Okay, now let's apply some more property and then check. Suppose if you go here, we add one more property. Okay. So this you should not keep like this. You should keep in the name line all the properties, something like this, so that it will be helpful to find the error. If all come in one line, it's become little difficult to find the error. If you keep in the new line, it will be easy to find the error. This is okay. Next, after that, for li a tag we have written, li and a tag we have written here. If I increase the font size one place, suppose if I change here font size, font icon size one place, edge on 20 pixel. For all the li, 6, 7 li you have, for all the li, same font size will get applied. Same font size will get applied for all the li. Same font size will get applied to the all the li. Now let me come check how is that. The font size got applied. We change one place and it's happen everywhere. For body tag, let me write here CSS. Margin 0px. Margin 0px. It will have no any gap from any side. See here, no gap. In UL padding is more, in LI padding is less. So this is called one to many. Okay, this is called one to many. Write the CSS one time and use inside HTML many times. Write the CSS one time and use inside HTML many times. This method is split into 5 types. The one to many method is split into 5 types. So let's understand what are those 5 types. Okay. So come to the developer guide. In the beginning, we have written in a line internal. Here only you can write. It is one to many. One to many. What that represent? Write CSS code one time and use in HTML many times. That is called one to many. write the HTML code one time and use in HTML. Okay, second method we have, second line we are going to write, to make one to many, CSS has given following methods. What are that? CSS for tag name, CSS for ID name, ID, CSS for class, CSS for tag group, and fifth one, CSS for parent and child tag. Okay. So in market, wherever you have seen the website, whichever the people have written the CSS, everyone follow these 5 methods. Either tag name or by ID or class or tag group or parent child. So these 5 methods, we have to create 5 example, and then we need to understand by tag name how we can write, by ID how we can write, by class how we can write. Okay. Then finally you will have 5 solution in your hand. While writing the CSS, you can implement using 5 methods, and then it will fulfill all type of requirement. So that 5 example we will be creating in the next class, that will be tomorrow. After creating the 5 example, you can understand the CSS from the W3 also. The W3 people has not implemented inline. They have written directly internal CSS. Few places they have written inline, else everywhere is internal CSS. Okay.